Good morning. It's Monday, October 31st, and that means two things. I haven't thought of a costume for tonight, and it's time for the Lighting Industry News Brief brought to you by Keystone Technologies, and we are talking about their downlights across all applications. These are commercial, residential, discs, wafers, cans, retrofits, bunch of sizes, bunch of trim rings, power select, color select, dependable drivers, energy efficient LED tech. That is downlights made easy. That's KeystoneTech.com. Or if you would be so kind, use the link in the description of this episode so they know I sent you. But into the news, RO is suspending business operations and manufacturing. These guys made smart light switches, and they will support their products for 6 more months. I don't know if this is an editorial aside or just a personal plea, but release your source code to the internet so an open source community can support these products. You sold these as part of real estate development deals. There are new homes with switches that are about to be bricks in them. Light Fair will be running biennially. The 2023 event is still going to run as planned, but 2024 is off. See you in 2025. The DOE has a new grant program for schools. This will be targeting all sorts of efficiency vectors and will be funded to the tune of $84 million. The Railway Union has rejected their second offer. We may be looking at another shipping strike. Signify reduces their outlook for 2022. Sales growth will be about half what they planned. LSI posts their quarterly financials. Net sales up 31%. Elemental LED wins the Employee First Award. This is a Nevada manufacturer recognized by the Economic Development Authority of Western Nevada. Outdoor Living buys GeoBunga. These are hardscape distributors in Hawaii. Nominations are open for the ALA Women in Lighting Award. Deadline is January 31st. Quebec might abolish daylight savings time if every neighboring province and U.S. state agrees. Ontario's basically said the same thing. So balls in your court, New Brunswick. iMark Canada has named their 2022 Distinguished Performance Awards. That's 4 winners in 4 categories. And Green Mountain Electric Supply has bought Falcone. This is a distributor buying a wholesaler in the New York area. Wesco has set a date for their earnings call on November 3rd. Everlight is expected to see 15% drop in revenue. Leviton is going to reach carbon neutrality by 2023 with a net zero by 2050. Rexel reports on Q3 22 with sales up 16%. Wolfspeed's Q1 beats expectations with strong revenue and growth trends. Turtle & Hughes is proud to report positive trends on a number of ESG initiatives. Graybar reports record quarterly sales, net sales exceeding $2.8 billion. Legrand honored as an LGBT plus role model and ally. This is presented by the French advocacy group L'Autre Cercle. McDonald's is committing to chicken-centric lighting. 2024 means happier meals. In legal news, the Public Utilities Commission of Nevada settles their case against a group of advocates, meaning that incentives will be spread across the state more fairly. And updating a Rexel case from 2018 that's still under investigation, authorities in France have insisted they set aside a 20 million euro guarantee in the event that they receive fines, so they can't just Alex Jones the whole situation. In rep agency updates, Corsential, EGI, and Quality Lighting Solutions will merge. Lightspec Canada will be repping for Leadvance in Southwest Ontario and the Toronto area. In events and webinars, Leducation is open for registration. We have a full list of speakers scheduled for Under One Sky on November 11th. That's a dark sky event. We have a webinar, Balancing Light and Health, presented by the Good Light Group on the 3rd of November. And IES Toronto is hosting a fundamentals course that'll take over 3 days on November 25th. In IoT news, Talk certifies 46 products. LoRa announces LoRaWAN API, so a new payload codec for you to play with. Enlighted opens a Canadian office in Kitchener, which is where you would put a tech startup in Canada. Singapore, Germany are partnering on cybersecurity labels in that they will recognize each other's standards and reciprocate. It's very nice. In recommended reading, we have A Landscape of IoT Security in 2022. We have The Benefits of Solar Bollards. We have Sensors for Sustainability. We have Electricians as IoT Service Techs. We have The History of the LED. The HTSA sees major growth potential in the lighting channel. We have Sustainability in LEDs. We have a white paper on achieving better color rendition. We have a recap of NECA. And we have What's New in Title 24 in California. All these articles on nailed.org and more. In market projections, 9% growth in indoor plant lighting, $13 billion anticipated in smart pole value, 3% gain in OLED panels, and $33 billion for smart farming. In R&D, we have a dynamic LED system tested by the Midwest Lighting Institute, cutting falls in senior homes by 43%. UMass has found a mutation that controls circadian rhythm in hamsters. We have a new app for measuring light conditions and mental performance. This is based on a study from UManchester. The University of Murcia has also agreed that we should phase out daylight saving time. We have a new development from University of Michigan in the creation of wavelength-stable green InGaN micro-LEDs. We'll see what that turns into down the road. In dark sky news, circadian disruptions increase the risk of lung cancer, late-night snacking causes weight gain, understanding light and bird migration and what they're doing to each other right now. We have light pollution linked with cognitive decline, and the European Space Agency has a great chart of light pollution in the UK over the past 20 years. In horticultural news, Texas A&M has a new research greenhouse called the Future of Robotic Agriculture. And the CEA wants everyone to standardize their energy data because they can't recommend laws about energy use in CEA until that happens. In People News, Ledvance is named a new CEO in the US, and Marjorie Dion is now the vice chair of EFC's business division. In local news, we've got $16 million in funds for Delaware. Blue Earth County, Minnesota has won a sustainability award. San Antonio, Texas will be spending $6 million on lighting. Richmond Heights, Ohio plans a bulb giveaway. North Carolina Power is offering grants to 4 school districts. Gutenberg, Iowa has won an auditor's award for efficiency. Princeton, Texas is adding solar lighting to their parks. Maine is rolling out a new C-PACE loan tool. Bourne, Massachusetts is going to offer $5 million in grants. Central Texas College has new energy plans. St. Louis Park, Minnesota restaurants can get rebates on efficiency grants. And Maryland might legalize cannabis, which will be a new market for those horticultural lighting. Ain't that a thing? International news, Lyon in France will be doing lighting reductions in line with the rest of the country. Slovenia will be reducing lighting along highways. Mexico eliminated DST. Ayodhya, India has set a world record for most Diwali lamps lit at one place at one time. Hamburger Bahnhof, a museum, will be turning off Dan Flavin's light art on the exterior. And the US Army will be cutting energy use on their EU bases. And things you can build, a cyborg eye replacement, like a glass eye with an LED in it so you can look like Arnie in Terminator 1. We have a Neo driver ornament, we have a cake pan lampshade. Coastal Maine's botanical gardens are aglow. That event is back with 750,000 LEDs across 14 acres. And North Carolina State University's Arboretum will be doing something similar in their gardens. Until next time, I've been Scott Walker. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you to our sponsor. Thanks to Nailed. Enjoy the music. Enjoy your week.
Everything is okay. Every possible way. No, I don't need your way. I got enough anyway. I understand what your concern is for. In this house we feel we all own the floor. Now trust me when I say that all